Today, I wish to start with one sum, and it's from a chapter of Accounting for Debentures. The sum is from exercise. Observe the sum on the screen. Following balances appeared in the books of company as on 1/4/2004. 9% debenture 6 lakhs, debenture redemption fund 4,50,000, that is profit accumulated to redeem the liability. 7% debenture redemption fund investment, the profit appropriated and accumulated for redemption of debentures has been invested in debenture redemption fund investment, that is also 4,50,000. Company transfers 60,000 every year to debenture redemption fund. So every year profit appropriated from profit and loss appropriation account for debenture redemption fund or to debenture redemption fund is 60,000. After giving the interest on investment, the company sold the investment on 31/3/2005. This is 1/4/2004, 31/3/2005. That is at the end of the year. At a profit of 20% and redeemed debentures of 4,80,000 at 10% premium. So debenture liability is 6 lakhs, redemption is made only 4,80,000. So this is a sum of partial redemption. And the debentures have been redeemed. The investment have been sold at a profit of 20% and debentures have been redeemed at 10% premium. Write necessary journal entries in the books of company as on 31/3/2005 and prepare necessary ledger accounts. Now, notice the important points about this sum. How the accounting is done for this type of sum. Debentures are issued. 1. Liability is redeemable after certain number of years. So during this certain number of years, we should accumulate the funds so that we can redeem the debentures on maturity. So every year, some funds from profit should be appropriated for redemption of debentures. And the same funds are to be invested outside the business. So in the first year, at the end of the first year, profit is appropriated for debenture redemption. That profit is invested. In the second year, we receive the interest on the previous debenture redemption fund investment. Second year also, the profit is appropriated. The interest plus profit is invested in debenture redemption fund investment. Third year, same thing. Interest on debenture redemption fund investment is received. Annual appropriation is made. Interest plus annual appropriation invested in debenture redemption fund investment. Same way, every year, this type of appropriation, receipt of interest, transfer of interest to debenture redemption fund and purchase of debenture redemption fund investment, all these things are repeated every year till we redeem the debentures. Here on 1/4/2004, the balance is given. We are required to go for accounting at the end of 2004-2005. So, how to solve this sum? For that, first of all, I will just give you a list of transactions which we intend to record in this sum. Observe it. First of all, at the end of the year, I will receive interest on debenture redemption fund investment. 4,50,000 is the debenture redemption fund investment on which I am going to receive interest at the rate of 7%. When the interest is received on such investment, the interest is credited not to interest account, but it is credited to debenture redemption fund account that we have studied in theory discussion. Fixed amount transferred to debenture redemption fund. What is the fixed amount is transferred to debenture redemption fund? 60,000 appropriated every year to debenture redemption fund. So we are required to write the entry for transfer to debenture redemption fund 60,000. Profit and loss appropriation account debit to debenture redemption fund account credit. Debenture redemption fund investments are sold. Now here in this sum there is a partial redemption of debentures. Out of 6 lakhs, 4,80,000 has been redeemed at 10% premium. So when we want to redeem the debentures, we are required to avail cash, or we should generate cash resources by disposing of debenture redemption fund investment. So debenture redemption fund investment have been sold. They have been sold at a profit of 20%. Now the cash is received. From that cash, the debentures will be redeemed. But before that, when we sell the debenture redemption fund investment, either profit occurs or loss occurs. So if there is a profit on such sale, transfer that profit to debenture redemption fund, or if there is a loss on such sale, that is also debited to debenture redemption fund. So what is the first transaction? Interest on debenture redemption fund investment received. Second, annual appropriation made. Third, investments are sold for the purpose of redemption. Profit on sale of investment will be transferred to debenture redemption fund, means credited to debenture redemption fund, and loss on sale of debenture redemption fund investment will be debited to debenture redemption fund. Now, resolution is passed for redemption of debentures. So now debentures are redeemable. Debentures account debit, debenture redemption premium account debit to debenture holders account credit. This is the resolution entry is to be passed. Then debenture holders are paid. Debenture holders are paid out of the proceeds of debenture redemption fund investment that has been sold. So debenture holders are redeemed. After this redeeming debentures, there are two things yet to be done. Whatever the losses that has occurred on redemption of debentures so far must have been debited to debenture redemption fund account. So losses or expenses on debenture transfer to debenture redemption fund account. And most important point is the last point. The extent to which the debentures have been received, the nominal value of the debentures have been received, that much amount should be transferred to general reserve from debenture redemption fund account. All these concepts we have studied in detail in theory lecture. Transfer the amount of debenture, transfer amount from debenture redemption fund account to general reserve to the extent of face value of the debentures. So these are the number of transactions, these are the number of adjustments which we are going to record while solving this sum. It's very important to have a clear understanding about the list of transactions which we intend to record for the purpose of answering this type of question. And that's why I have given you the list of adjustments to be recorded, list of transactions to be recorded. Now let me start. Here I prepare necessary ledger accounts. Accounts prepared are the debenture account, liability account, debenture holders account, premium on redemption of debentures account, debenture redemption fund account, debenture redemption fund investment. Now these are the accounts that I have prepared. I am going to write down the journal entry while solving the sum. These are the details of the sum given to me. The first step in this type of sum is to write down the balances in respective account which we have opened here before you. So debenture account, it's a liability. Liability has a credit balance. So debenture account balance will be recorded in the credit side of debentures account. My opening balance 6x. Debenture redemption fund, it's an appropriated profit account, fund account. It has also a credit balance. Right on the credit side of debenture redemption fund account, my opening balance 4,50,000. Investment being asset has a debit balance. So write this investment balance 4,50,000 on the debit side of debenture redemption fund investment account. First step, write the opening balances in the respective account. First step is over. Now I have already given the list of transactions to be recorded. Look at the first one. This is the information given to you. This is a part of the sum. Now see. What is the first transaction as I have told to you? Interest on debenture redemption fund investment is saved. After getting an interest on the investment, so we got the interest on investment. What is the value of investment? 4,50,000. What is the interest rate that we are going to get? 7%. So let me work out the interest. 4,50,000 into 7%. 31,500 debenture interest. The debenture redemption fund investment interest received. So this is the interest received. What is the normal journal entry for interest being received? Cash account or bank account debit to interest account credit. No, that is not the style of writing the entry over here. Here this interest is earmarked for a specific fund. So this interest received has to be credited to debenture redemption fund account. So what is the entry? Bank account debit 31,500 to debenture redemption fund account credit 31,500. Here I have not prepared bank account. So I will write on the credit side of debenture redemption fund account 31,500 bank account, interest on debenture redemption fund investment received. First transaction so next transaction is amount fixed transfer to debenture redemption fund account. So what is the annual appropriation? 60,000 every year. So company transfers 60,000 every year to debenture redemption fund account. What is the journal entry for this transfer? Profit and loss appropriation account debit to debenture redemption fund account. Profit and loss appropriation account debit to debenture redemption fund account. Here we have not prepared profit and loss appropriation account, so I will give credit effect to debenture redemption fund account. Debenture redemption fund account is credited with annual transfer 60,000. So 60,000 is credited over here. Second transaction so third. The third transaction, debenture redemption fund investments are sold. Now company wants to redeem 4,80,000 liability, that's of debenture, out of total liability of 6 lakhs. For that purpose, debenture redemption fund investment have been sold. The debenture redemption fund investments are of 4,50,000 size of. They have been sold at a profit of 20%. So let me first work out the profit. Investment 4,50,000, 20% profit, 90,000 is a profit. So 450 plus 95, 40,000 is the amount received. The amount received is debited to bank account. Investment sold, debenture redemption fund investment account credit, that's the journal entry. So bank account debit to debenture redemption fund investment account credit. I write on the credit side of debenture redemption fund investment account by bank 5,40,000. Now 4,50,000 investment sold for 5,40,000, profit 90,000. That profit is to be transferred to debenture redemption fund account. So next transaction, if there is a profit or loss, whatever it may be, on such sale, it should be transferred to debenture redemption fund account. So I close this account. So what is the profit? 90,000. So 90,000 profit is transferred to debenture redemption fund account. From which account? Investment account. So debenture redemption fund investment account debit 90,000 to debenture redemption fund account credit 90,000. This is our 450 plus 95 40 account debits. And 90,000 is credited to debenture redemption fund account. Profit on sale of investment 90,000. So how many transactions are over? Interest on debenture redemption fund investment received, annual appropriation to redemption fund, investments are sold, profit on sale transfer to debenture redemption fund. Next. After that, now we have got funds ready to redeem the debentures. So let me pass a resolution for redemption of debentures. When the resolution is passed, debentures account debit, debenture redemption premium account debit to debenture holders account credit. That's a entry for a resolution passed for debenture redemption. Debentures are redeemed at 10% premium. 4,80,000 into 10%, 48,000 is the debenture redemption premium. Now the journal entry for that, 9% debentures account debit 4,80,000. Debenture redemption premium liability account debit 48,000 to debenture holders account credit 5,28,000. So this is how entry is recorded. From 6 lakhs 4,80,000 is redeemable, that is transferred to debenture holders account. Redemption premium 48,000. Here debited and credited to debenture holders account. This is the amount payable to debenture holders. Now let us pay it. Losses and expenses for debenture are transferred to debenture redemption fund. So this is a loss. 48,000 redemption premium treated as a loss. That should be transferred to debenture redemption fund account. This loss is debited to debenture redemption fund account. So debenture redemption fund account debit to debenture redemption premium liability account credit. So this liability treated as loss and being written off. Now next, debenture holders are paid 4,80,000 plus 48,000, 5,28,000. Debenture holders account debit to bank account. This is the entry for payment to debenture holders. Debenture holders to bank. Now how much debentures have been redeemed out of 6 lakhs? 4,80,000. So 4,80,000 should be transferred to general reserve from debenture redemption fund account. Transfer the amount from debenture redemption fund account to general reserve. The amount to be transferred is 4,80,000. Out of debenture 6 lakhs, debentures of 4,80,000 only have been redeemed. Hence, that much amount will be transferred to general reserve. So, how much amount is to be transferred to general reserve? The extent of nominal value of debentures that have been redeemed. So, journal entry for that is debenture redemption fund account debit to general reserve account credit. Debenture redemption fund account debit to general reserve. Now all entries are recorded. Now let me strike the balance. Out of 6 lakhs, 4,80,000 redeemed, yet to be paid. Liability yet to be paid 1,20,000. The closing balance become opening balance for the next year. Holders account is closed, this account is closed. Let me find out the balance in debenture redemption fund account. Total of credit minus total of debit. This investment account is also closed. So total of credit minus total of debit, balance carried forward for debenture redemption fund 1,03,500. Now you are not told that annual appropriation is paid. So every year you are required to purchase debenture redemption fund investment also. But you are not given the information about the purchase of debenture redemption fund investment for the current year. So I have not recorded the entry for purchase of debenture redemption fund investment. So far as whatever the information is given to us in the sum, in light of that, this sum has been solved. I think you have followed all these things. But observe one thing. These are the total number of journal entries that we have recorded while solving the sum. Just observe them. So here the journal entries are reported and presented. They were already considered while solving the sum. Ledger accounts are already demonstrated. I think that you have followed all these concepts.